Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Hajar, binti Khas Puddin. My metric number is A176213. In this video, I would like to react to the documentary video titled Plastic Pollution. What I saw, there are 6 speakers in the video. They are all talking about plastic pollution that has created a major problem for the ocean and its wildlife. Plastic is present everywhere across our beaches and in our waterways. Because of that, speaker was worried that animal will think the plastic that has present in the ocean are its food. They had faced worst case because of the plastic pollution, where the animal died on necropsy, which means they had to cut him open to find out what caused it. After a storm, we can see at the beach how dirty it is. That's why they recommend us don't go into the water about 72 hours after a storm. This worst case of plastic pollution made the speakers hope that the public avoid from using plastic in their daily lives. We were also asked to act responsibly to that, so that future generation can enjoy the natural beauty of our ocean. However, there is a statement from the speaker that I think is misinterpretation of the issue. Speaking in this show said that dirty waters that coming from our city streets, our urban slaughter, and so that will go through our storm drains as little gutters on our streets. Those will be dug with pipes and channels, sometimes with creeks and river, and eventually all that water and all the pollution that went with it ends up in the ocean. I think this statement doesn't relatable to the video because this documentary video focus on plastic pollution. And I personally agree to the speaker Anika Belen, which she said the plastic in our ocean are affecting marine life in a couple different ways. What you may think of most commonly is entanglement. I totally agree to this idea because plastic are designed to several types and all types have their different effect. Furthermore, I also support to the Nancy Schultz's opinions about the effect of entanglement, which animal can get stuck in it, and sometimes those plastic pieces have a little suckers involved and they get stuck, and we call that entanglement. And again, it's not just in the sea turtles. It's not just the sea turtles. It can be a seagull. It can be anything else as well. I have seen a video about this before, and it really tear me up. People will not realize as long as they don't see the consequence of their action. Anika Belen also stated that the single-use plastic grocery ban was a great victory for us. Unfortunately, that's not enough to go ahead and our kind single-use habits. I strongly agree to this statement because the single-use plastic is really important to our daily lives. From the entire documentary, I found there is a speaker's opinion that I don't agree with. Christopher Nichols said that we shouldn't use plastic done by plastic and also do away from plastic bottle. I don't agree to this statement because not everyone has other than plastic bag to put on their things. The plastic rolls here is important to the buyers. Also, not every market has soap water in a cupboard. So to prevent them from using plastic immediately is not the right thing to do. Based on the information from Speaker Gilbert Castellan, that the ocean environmental integrity becoming degraded on an awesome scale compared to 50 years ago, and the main reason basically is population growth. I'm not sure if it is true or not because I'm just 21 years old and now I have witnessed the degraded environmental of the ocean since I was child. If it is true, then we can see how irresponsibly people compared to 50 years ago. And after I watching this video, I really want to know what initiatives that can be taken by the authorities to avoid from plastic pollution, because as we can see, this problem is unresolved totally to this day. I also curious what will happen if we ban totally plastic in our country, because these plastic rules are really important to us. And to be honest, I have experienced many times, as speakers might feel. Since I live in the east, I always go to the beach, and on the weekends, I always see plastic scatter on the beach. The scattered plastic came from visitors who bought food there. I feel very sad to see the fate that occurs because of irresponsible attitude. If you ask me how to solve this problem, I would like to say to the speakers to consider my idea. This may not provide a solid result to prevent occurrence of plastic pollution, but I'm sure it will give a little change of view of the beach. I have seen a dirty beach with plastic scatter before, until one day I noticed that the beach is clean as no one coming there. It is because the authorities had carried out their duties by prohibiting food traders from doing business near the beach. Therefore, visitors can not only bring their basically home food when going to the beach. Because of that, the plastic is no longer visible on the beach. That's all from me. Thank you.